Morning, sir. I saw your advert in the coal shop window this morning. Wondering if you had the 2 Dyson vacuums and the battery charger, actually. That's fine. Whereabouts are you? So Hamlet. Can I come and get the battery charger, please? Thank you for it. 18 so. I will have a go. If not, you'll be getting the call in about 5 minutes. Alright. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums, how are you today? Yes, what you just saw there was a cunning display of when you remember something else. On the advert, I hadn't even clocked this until I was reading it to get his phone number. When he said the Dysons weren't available, I said, have you got the battery charger? And he said yes, so I went and picked that up, and yes, to all intents and purposes, this is a very handy thing to have anyway, you know, because might have battery problems one day. Oh, it's all really tangled up. Come on. So yeah, I got this anyway because yeah, I had a realisation that I got a vacuum that I haven't shown, and what better way to test out this where I don't care if it's going to blow up, whatever happens, than turning this into a before video of the wet and dry auto vacuum, an Innovage product, multifunctional wet and dry pickup, 12 volts DC, includes pool floats. Oh, it's an inflator as well. Yeah, it's one of these. I got given this. It's one of the really cheap and nasty things. There's box has gone. Comprehensive instruction manual. Yeah. Car vacuum cleaner is both light and compact and is ideal for cleaning the interior of a car. Blah 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 blah. Obviously, I do not want to go outside in public and attempt to clean my car with this, which is why something like this is handy. Obviously, I've got a few other 12 volt vacuum cleaners, so this means that I can test it in the house, which is fab. So yes, there's 2 of the tools. Look, we have a made in China. Who'd have thought it? Upholstery nozzle. Oh, that's lovely to use. That very wide gliding base plate. Then somehow, somewhere. Ooh, you must have clip it on. Ah, yes. You can clip on the very soft, plush dusting brush. Inside of here we have some more stuff because I sort of tidied it away and had a look at it. We have the excellent filtration that this thing uses, so the dirt comes down in here. Obviously there's the filter. We have a very long, very flexible hose here. The aforementioned inflator. A very long and narrow, that's going to be excellent for getting down the sides of nothing. Crevice tool and some general detritus there. Yeah, I'm glad I picked this up because otherwise this would have been a really boring before video. So we'll clip this back down. No, we won't. We'll trap a clip in the front. There we go. And yeah, you connect a hose up there, I presume for suction. It's a nice tight fit. Okay, that seems to be one-ended. And then yeah, you can attach a cleaning tool and deep clean your carpets. I think already I'd rather use a DC16. But shenanigans though, obviously we've got to convert this. Now again, I'm going to go and buy an adapter, wire a little cable off of it, so I can more easily connect it to this. However, we can put that on the front, that on the side, and that will do it. And hopefully stay fairly away from each other. So I just need some power, which I'm going to try and drag over here. Hang on, we are in vehicle type other, battery type standard. Oh. Maybe, oh yeah, you got to, that pushes in, doesn't it? Right, okay, yeah. I will be on to plan B, hang on, and we can dismantle this plug fairly easily. I wouldn't do this on my nice Black & Decker one, and equally, I don't think you can do this on all 12 volt UK cigarette lighter type plugs either. But, you're just going to pop off. Not going to have any issues, are we? Come on. Hang on. Yes. The little fuse is okay. I'm going to pop this top thing off. There we go. Oh look, I bet I had it on the wrong side of that. I bet you that was the reason. I can now, although I'm going to have to be very careful to keep these separate. Theory. Oh. Maybe troubleshoot this and see what its problem is. So when you realise that you've driven 6 3/4 miles for something that doesn't actually do what you need it to do, although it's handy enough to have, I'm not going to be too upset. You go rootling around and you find yourself a 12 volt power brick. This is a 12, well, it's actually a 15 volt, 1.2 amps, but hey, it's okay. I've literally just twisted the wires together with a little bit of tape to keep them separate, and in fact that can all go over there. Then when you plug it in, wow! Oh, let me put the hose on there, and then, oh, wow! Yeah. I think it would be remiss of us, because there's not a lot of content I can get out of this otherwise, so maybe pop this open and see if we can perchance add some lubrication, because you know this, I don't know where it came from. It was brought over with a load of other vacuums that my stepsister found, actually. Thank you. Oh, thank you, stepsister. Look at that, folks. Oh, wow. That is an absolute beauty. Look at that. That is an RS555D. Ooh, the power. Yeah. There's not a lot we can do without it. I think the best thing to do is for me to locate it back on, go and grab some oil, which is actually only up here, so I don't even have to cut the scene on the camera. I want to try and put a bit down there, but I can't really. Oh, I'm going to have to drip it down. That's disgusting, but hopefully it will reach. It's going to smell of oil, and then we'll put a little bit on the top, and then hey, we can turn it on using the highly sophisticated switch. Well, that sort of helped. Look, we'll put the oh dear. So we'll put the top on. There we go. We'll do the 2 screws up. Tell you what might help, actually. I mean, obviously, it's not. Nothing's really going to help it. Bless it. It is. it is what it is, really. We'll take this off and I will give it a wash. But we'll just see if that actually creates any airflow. It's quieter at least. Yeah. I'm wondering if this is perhaps powerful enough. Wonder if I change it. But there's really only one way to test it, and that is inside the car, because I've plugged it in. And if I just turn my ignition on, oh, I best turn this down, otherwise it's going to be a copyright strike. There we go. That's what I listen to. Listen to this. That's a big difference indeed. Right, back in the quiet and safety of the house, and actually that is very revealing indeed. So it turns out that when I go to try and make my contraption to turn 240 into 12 to test these things out, I need to work out what a car gives, because that was phenomenal. Must be more amps going through it than that. But actually this works okay, and I quite like this now. I've always been interested in them. Obviously this design has been around forever, and they're always on car boot sales and whatnot, and yeah, you never pay actual money for one. But while it's here, hey, I'm going to have a little bit of fun along the way with this. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I, and possibly this, will see you soon. Bye bye.